In 8.2, we're going to be working with percentages, but we're going to be working with percentages and how it includes discounts, markups, which is the opposite of a discount. So a discount means that you're taking away a portion of how much you pay, right? A markup means that they are adding how much you pay. Okay? So it's kind of like a store. It costs McDonald's 50 cents to make a hamburger, but they charge you $1 for it. That's the markup. So the markup is 50 cents. Okay? Commission, which means that a salesperson makes a percentage of what they sell and they get to keep that for themselves. That's called commission. And then tax, and we all know what tax is, right? Pay tax on. You don't know what tax is? Okay. Pay tax on different things, and the tax money goes towards the schools, the parks, and all that kind of good stuff. So for the city, okay? So I want you to define commission, just so that you know what it is. Commission is a percentage of a sale that a salesman gets to keep. Okay, so let's do an example where we are finding commission. Okay? So, example 1. John makes 4% commission for each car he sells. If he sold a car for $22,500, how much commission will he make? Okay, so this is pretty much exactly what we were doing yesterday. We're going to start by making a proportion. Okay. So if John makes 4% commission for each car he sells, what's going to go on the right-hand side? We can fill out 100 on the bottom, and what goes on top of that? The percentage, so 4. Okay. Now what's the whole here? This proportion is part of the whole. The whole is 100. And we know that he sold a car for $22,500. Is that the percentage, or is that the whole thing? That's the whole thing. So that's going to go on the bottom. $22,500. So what goes on top of that? X. Okay, and then what do we do from here? Very good. We cross multiply. So 22,500 times 4. What does that give me? I'm going to use the calculator. You're going to use your mind? 90,000. Okay, so that is 90,000 equals 100x. Okay, and then 90,000 divided by 100. Those zeros cancel, these zeros cancel, so we are left with 900, right? So x equals 900 what? Dollars. So make sure you put the dollar sign there. So of the $22,500 that the car cost, the salesman, John, got to keep 900 of it. Okay? So he made $900 on that sale. Make sense? When we are calculating discounts, markups, tax, and tips, first step we want is to set up a proportion, and we want to make sure that the percentage is over 100. Okay? Then, just like we did in the previous example, we're going to cross multiply and solve for the variable. And then, if we are working with markup, tax, or tip, that means that we are actually adding to what the original cost was, right? Markup means that you're adding to what the original cost was. When you pay tax, you're paying more, so you add that. And when you're leaving somebody a tip, you add more to your original cost. Okay, if you are calculating discounts, you're going to be subtracting, because that's taking away from the original cost. Okay, so you add for markup, tax, and tip, and you subtract for discount. And you do that to the original price, and that's going to give you the total price. Okay, so example 2. Okay, you do not have to write this, okay? So just show the work. You don't have to write the problem. Okay. A store has a sale for 30% off. You purchase a pair of jeans that usually cost $30. How much is deducted from the original price? So we're going to first set up a proportion. You don't have to write the problem, but you do have to show the work. Okay, so you don't have to write the word problem out. Okay, we do know that the sale is 30% off, so that's going to be 30 over 100 on the right-hand side. Now, the jeans usually cost $30. Is that the whole or the percentage? That's a whole, so that goes on the bottom. And we're going to put X on top.
Are we able to put whatever we want on top, or does it have to be X?
It can be any variable you want. It could be a smiley face if you want to. Okay, yes. Okay, so then we're going to cross multiply. So 30 times 30 gives me 900 equals 100 times X, 100X. And then what do we do? Divide by 100. Those zeros cancel, so we get X equals $9. Okay, so $9 is deducted from the original price. That's the discount. So then what is the sale price of the jeans? What do we have to do? We have to take $30 and subtract $9 from it. So $30 minus $9 gives me $21. So you only ended up paying $21 for the jeans. Example 3, but I forgot to write it. Okay. No. Sales tax in Clovis is 8.9%, and you spend $27. How much will you spend on tax? So we set up a proportion. Okay. What's going to be on the right-hand side? 8.9 over 100. And you spend $27. Is that going to go on top or on bottom? Bottom. So then we have X on top. Okay, so what are we going to do? Cross multiply. So that gives me 27 times 8.9. $240.30 equals 100x divide both sides by 100. Okay, so 240.3 divided by 100, that gives me x equals $2, and we round to the nearest penny, so 40 cents. So on a $27 purchase, you are going to pay $2.40 in tax. Okay, so how much total will you spend? So what am I going to do? We have to add it together. So that's $27 plus $2.40. That's going to be $29.40. Okay, and we always round to the nearest penny, so you should only have 2 decimal places for money. Example 4. A restaurant requires that customers tip their server 15% of their total bill. Your family spends $35 on the meal. How much do you need to pay the server? So we set up a proportion.
Whoa.
What's going to go on the right-hand side? What's the percent? 15 over 100. Okay. And we spent $35. Is that going to go on top or bottom? On bottom. Okay, and now what? Cross multiply. So 35 times 15. 525.
Wow, it's cool calculator.
Equals 100x. Okay, and next step, you divide by 100. So we get x equals $5.25. Okay, so how much will you spend total? What are we going to do? We need to add it together, so that is $35 plus $5.25, which gives me $40.25. Example 5. A computer that an electronics store purchased for $1,500 is marked up 65%. What is the dollar amount they mark up the computer? So we're going to make our proportion. What goes on the right-hand side, guys? What is it?
So
65 over 100. And what goes on the left-hand side? X over 1,500. Okay, we cross multiply. Did anybody do it already? 1,500 times 65, 97,500 equals 100x. And then I divide both sides by 100. That 0 cancels that with that one, and those two cancel. So x equals $975. So they're making $975 off of you on that computer. You're getting ripped off. I'm just kidding. Okay, so how much do they charge for the computer? So what do I have to do? I add it because it's marking up. So this is 1,500 plus 975, which gives me 2,475, right? So you are paying $2,475 for that computer.